What's going on, guys? We had some great feedback on our last combination punching bag work video that we put out there. Some comments were, what do I do with my footwork and my movement? So while I'm in camp preparing for a big fight, I'm gonna give you guys just a couple footwork drills that I like to use in training camp. Let's go. One of the first drills I like to continuously work on is something that you learn very early in your boxing career when you walk into a gym. And that's your footwork, moving forward and back, making sure that you have your feet under you as you move forward and as you move backwards. So very simple, you can work a whole round for it. It's just moving forward, pushing with your front foot and your back foot, moving forward and just moving your head slowly. Once you reach the ropes, very simple, you're pushing off that front foot and stepping with that back foot and just moving backwards. Just simple. We're not working on moving in and out yet. All we're doing is just simply taking steps forward with our hands up. You touch the ropes, you're going again, you're moving forward. And you can change the speed, go a little bit quicker, and then slow it up. That back foot is not flat. And a lot of fighters like to keep it flat. It's turned, you're pushing forward. You're using that as a force to keep moving forward. Same thing on the way backwards. You're using the front foot to push you back, get in, out of distance, into distance. Now, building off that first round of the movement of forward and backwards, now we're going to bring some punches off our movements. Now, it gets a little bit trickier here depending where your opponent is and where obviously they're moving forward and back. So, for example, if I'm moving forward, I want to be punching using that front foot. So if I'm throwing the jab, I'm stepping in. Then I bring the next foot, my right foot, behind me with the right hand. So everything we throw is a step when you're moving forward into a position to land shots. Same thing moving backwards. You want to throw and step backwards. So if I'm throwing the right hand, I'm going to step with the right foot. Same with the left. Right back, left back. Right back, left back. So a very simple drill. Just straight punches and just moving forward and back. So we jab, we step in with that front foot. We step back, we step forward with the right hand and the right foot. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Once you start to become better and more comfortable with your footwork and your movements forward and back, then you can start to bring more combinations of them shots. You can bring a hook, you can bring an uppercut, you can bring a right body shot. But remember, in this specific drill, you gotta make sure that your feet are moving with your punches. I throw a left hand, I'm stepping with the left foot. I throw a right hand, I'm stepping with the right foot. For a left uppercut, I'm stepping, constantly stepping. Great drill to be able to start to work your footwork with your punches. So obviously all my training, I try to make it realistic. I try to keep the fundamentals, but I also try to make it realistic. And realistically, you're not gonna sit there and be just doing that to an opponent. You're gonna get him in a position where you're gonna have to step in, step out, create movement, step to the side, laterally, back, forward. So we've just worked on our movement going forward, going back, basic. Then we brought on punches going forward, going back. Once you start to perfect that, then we want to bring the movement of once the opponent sits there in a position, what do? How do I land a shot and then get out? So very simple. I've used a skipping rope to create a line. You can use whatever. You can put a bit of chalk on the ground and make a line, whatever you want to do, but it's very simple. All we're doing is we're pushing off that back foot. We've imagined that we've got the opponent in a position and he's sitting there, he's in front of us and he's a counter puncher possibly, he's trying to land shots. I'm stepping in, possibly with a jab, I'm stepping out. So this drill, all you gotta do is move forward, land a shot, step back. Start with a jab, push off that back foot, push off that front foot, push back. I'm in, I'm out. In range, out of range. And it works the same with a 1-2. 1-2, out of range. 1, 2, 3, out of range. 1, 1, 1, 1. And you can see all I'm doing simply is stepping in, landing my shot in the distance of the opponent, being able to hit him, and then stepping back where he can't land. Get him in position, bang, bang. But simply, for this drill, step in, step out. Maybe no punches. In, out, in, out, in, out. Then you start to bring your punches. So we've built our foundation, we've built our footwork moving forward, we've built our footwork while punching. Remember our second one, punching while you move forward, punching while you move back with the right steps and the right punch. We also built what happens when your opponent sits there and trying to counter punch you, your in and out movement. Now, I try to make it as realistic as possible in my training. This is not scripted stuff like other so-called PTs do. This is from an undisputed champion who's given the crowd and the fans and the public just a little bit of help towards improving their game. In this drill, your opponent's not just gonna sit there, let you tag and land shots and combinations on him. He's gonna move laterally, he's gonna move left, he's gonna move right. So in this drill, it's very basic. We've put this, obviously hexagon here in the middle, but you can just, a circle, even use a skipping rope to create a circle, just to create a distance. So all we're gonna do is just be moving laterally, pushing off the left leg, stepping with the right, moving to the right, then swap, push off the right, move to the left. So we're imagining our opponent is moving with us. And very simple, when you feel comfortable, step in, step out. Stepping, stepping. Sometimes I like to skip a little bit, create a little bit more speed on my movement. Sometimes I wanna just step with him. So all we're doing in this drill is stepping, movements, keeping your lead shoulder, even if you're southpaw, it's the same thing, keeping that lead shoulder pointing towards your opponent. Don't square up too much. And all you're doing is just stepping, 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 stepping. As soon as you find the mark, you feel comfortable, step in, step out. Very simple, you're moving side to side laterally. Your opponent's moving, you're trying to set them up. No one's gonna sit there for you. You're gonna constantly be moving. And in this drill, same thing. Just drilling your movement, keep your hands up, you're moving your head at the same time. You're not sitting there stiff. You're relaxing your hips, you're relaxing your legs. You find the moment, you step in, you step out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Laterally move. So a really good drill just to work on your lateral movement, creating distance, not getting too caught up in what your opponent's movement is. Just stepping slowly, step by step, boom, 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 out, boom, boom, out, boom, out, boom, boom, boom. Short steps, short movements, in, out. Again, you're not following your opponent. You don't want to follow your opponent. You want to be making the transitions. Step in, step out, movement. You move right, you move left, turn, quick steps, in, out. Boom, 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 combination, out. Small steps and constantly moving. Then your opponent might want to move backwards, go straight into the line. We have a plan for that, we just drilled on that. Moving forward, moving forward. Your opponent wants to sit there and counter punch with you. You have a plan. In, out, out. Your opponent wants to move to the left or to the right. We have a plan. Step with him. Like we just did with the hexagon, step with him. And land your shots. Very simple combinations. You can build, like I said, build off the foundations, build off the combinations. And really, shadowboxing is such an important element of boxing. People think bag work, sparring, running, they're all great. Don't get me wrong. They are big plays in training camps and fighting. But shadowboxing is where you really emulate your movements, and that's where your habits, good habits and bad habits, will arise. So you want to try to get rid of as many bad habits and keep working on the good habits and the good things. Really visualize your opponent. He's in front of you, he's moving with you, he's moving back, he's moving forward. And that's where you're gonna be able to see your footwork that we just worked on come into play. Make sure you like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified for brand new content every week.